Greetings, mortals. I'm Nates, one of the rulers of the underworld, or specifically the ruler of Manga Hell, and today we'll be reacting to the newest chapter of Welcome to Demon School, Iruma-kun. Chapter 231, Battle for the Best Spot. I guess we're gonna have a girls talk between Chima and Shida about who is gonna be dating Iruma? Weird, because I'm pretty sure she does more Yuma's sister than his, girlfriend, but I guess Chima's got a Chima. But yeah. Anyways, let's get into this chapter, and I'm assuming it's gonna be very cold. So, anyways, then we have uh, Chima and Yuma holding their hands, as Chima's like, Iruma senpai, and then we see like the stereotypical pose that are in some scenes, the one where the fragile girl you good love is on your is on you and your love are on the ground as you're holding each other. As the man's holding the girl in his arms, as then we have Iruma be like, I'm sorry, I'm such a Chima is this saying, I'm sorry, I'm such a burden. And then Iruma was being like, don't worry, I will protect you, Chima-chan. As then we have Iruma holding her in his arm like a princess. She even says, shall we go, my princess? As Chima's like, my senpai. And now we got from that delusion because, let's be real, that was obviously going to happen. Funny enough, I feel like usually the face that Chima is making right now, without like being deadpan, is what people usually have when they are hearing these kind of visions or illusions or imaginations. So it's kind of funny we are having Chima having that face. It's even funny because no one's actually aware if that's what she's thinking right now. So anyways, what Chima's actually thinking is, that's how I wanted it to be. But now... So there is, as we see a panel of Shida looking at her and Iruma, or maybe she's looking at her clothes, as it seems to be like a note here being like, apply, transform. I guess this is a magic to help her cover again? Anyways, and then we have Yuma blushing a bit. As then we have Vine being like, that's the Hammer King for you. I don't exactly get it, but the mood's all flirty now. This is our chance. Come on, let's run while they flirt. It's always actually like, oh my god, maybe we can use this as an advantage. Kind of funny. But anyways, then we see a bunch of ice pillars coming between Shida and Iruma. As we see Shida on her back foot, as Chima's like has this very dead look into her eyes, like you can't see one eye. One is like lost out as Vi's in the air because of the ice crystals. As he was like, Chima-chan, which is very funny. So then we have Chima be like, Pew, you almost fell victim to that teacher's dirty tricks. That was close. As Iruma's like, dirty trick? And there's your back, she's using a charm spell, don't look at her. I don't think it's a charm spell, my dear. And the funny thing is, Sheena's not even all that, like, curvy. She's more like, okay, not flat, but she's more like busty, but on the normal sense. Like, more like the decent. Like, she's not over the top. Like, Amira's over the top, while Chima's like, Shida is like standard. So anyways, then we have Iruma be like, thanks, but you should stay back. And then we have Shion be like, Iruma-senpai, I understand that this is an exam, but she and I need to have an important woman-to-woman discussion, so please stand back. And Shion was like, Oh my god, is always seriously going to have that? I was joking earlier. So anyways, then we have Shima going a bit more goofy and realizing it, and then she goes there, hugs Iruma, like very tightly as she like squeeze. And then she'll be like, now you can go. Yeah, that is very weird. And then we have, I'm guessing Vine be like, senpai? And then we have Shima approaching Shida and she's like, no. So anyways, Oh, by the way, it does seem like that clothing thing did wear because her clothes seem less ragged here. Although to be fair, she still just has like this kind of one piece outfit now. So yeah. So anyways, then we have Sheila kind of nervously honest to be like, the freshman top scholar discussion. I guess she's more confused. Maybe she didn't have like. Maybe she's like, does she want to talk about her examination as well? She didn't really do much. I can't really say much about now. So I think I'll be like, I have held his hand as a lover would. He's also petted my hand and compliments my greatness all the time. And thanks to the confession just now, I hugged him very tightly. What we did was way pervier. Therefore, I win. Oh my god. Alright, first of all, Chima, pervy doesn't mean this. It means romantic dating moments. What he did to you was doesn't was pervy. It was accidental, but again, it was more pervy. Like you just did normal stuff. Like even a hat pan is the closest to pervy, but still not enough. So you didn't win. You lose because you automatically didn't even do anything. Hell, you do bad. Sheila, to his knowledge, was only a teacher for like a couple of classes at this point. I mean, it was like say just a couple of hours. Well, not a couple of hours. I mean, only a couple of days before they started teaching. So I'm not really sure if you can really compare. Plus, I would be surprised if this guy be like a thing where Chima's gonna be, I do more pervy stuff with him. But then like Sheila accidentally ends up getting more getting more pervy moments with Iruma more and more. Like I could easily see like the guys making some potions with Sheila there and they're like exploring it and then stripping Sheila that way. Or something. I don't know. And but anyways, then in the next page we have the most priceless moment. We have Sheila being like, what is this child talking about? Which is true because she has no idea what the heck people are talking. Like, she literally has no romantic interest in Iruma at all. Like, she's literally more his big sister than anything. As there, she'll be like, Anyways, there, she might be like, you scared me for a moment, but I am not afraid anymore. And Ice Demon's jealousy is hotter and fiercer than any other emotion. And then we get like a serious face from Chima as she's like, Although this comment does seem to be true because her sister was also getting very cold to Gyari when she started wanting, I want both Irumi and what's she going as and uh, and her sister. No, I know I cannot remember her sister's name. I think it was okay something. So so anyways, then we have Chima making like a bunch of ice sending to Sheila's way. As she's like, no and no, freeze you to your core and rest in peace. Is she planning on killing her teacher? I mean, I was expecting this kind of thing to happen to Shida during this arc, but I wasn't expecting it to happen this way. So anyways, then we see that freezing spring being broken very easily by Shida. Like it's just like kick in the air and then just runs towards Chima. I guess Shida is a lot stronger than Chima gave her credit for. Anyways, then we have Chima again getting ready, and she makes like a giant wall filled with ice spikes directly at the Shida as she seems to be going straight for it. Then we have Shida in midair be like a sneak attack as well as spikes for defense. Your strength lies in your resolve to hurt your enemy. However, as she immediately breaks through the defense as well as the balloon effortlessly, as she was like, you're too young to fight me one-on-one. As Shima noticed that her balloons will pop very easily and very quickly it was. And I gotta be honest, I'm kinda it's kinda interesting how Ichima's problem is the fact that she isn't strong enough to fight Shida 1v1, while Iruma's problem was the fact that he didn't wanna hurt Shida. Kind of funny how they have this like a reversal. But anyways, luckily for Chima, is that Iruma grabs her by the hand and pulls her out of it. As Iruma's like, let's get out of here. Anyway, and we have Chima be like, Iruma senpai, I'm sorry, my heart. As Iruma saying, I mean, like, don't worry. Thanks to you, we brought some time. As Iruma being happy, have this like a very wholesome, happy face, which is something he has a lot. He's like, thank you for fighting for us, Chima-chan. As we have Chima blushing and getting a bit like a teary eye. And she's like, oh yes. As we have like, oh yeah, I win, I score the points. Again, you're not competing. Like your competition is outside, probably losing their sanity over the fact that Iruma saw one of the newer teachers, who also seems to be very young, naked. Well, not naked, but having her clothes being scraps. So yes, then we have Vine like over like a poison hole, being like, "Both of you, hurry!" So yes, now we get a bit of a Vine's ability. Alright, so Vine, Blind Eye Magic, Poison Fang. And actually, it seems like he actually does have poison fangs going from his back. Others has wings. So, anyways, then we have explanation. He can secrete many kinds of poisons from the tusks that grow back from his back. Not confirming if those are his wings, but it's possible. To be fair with poison, I think it was there that people that have like these types of builds, like poison or something, they actually do not like required your wings, but I'm pretty sure Balan's reaction to Iruma having no wings was pretty chaotic, so I don't know. Maybe he does have wings. So anyways, there I be like, slurp. As he then like throws something at Chima and Iruma and be like, here's an antidote, since the hole is covered in poison. Although that seems more like acid if you ask me. So, anyways, then we have as Jima and Irma like embodied by giant goops. That kind of looks like goop monsters. As I was like, hurry! Use the hole to get to the floor below us. She's here. To be fair, she was like a mile away. So, anyways, then we have Sheeta like just breaking the ice spikes to catch like to grab them them to hold them and throw them at Vine and his balloon. And then we see like directly going to the balloon, and she was like, "Watch!" As if Irma immediately grabbing Vine out of the way, as he's like, "Watch out!" to dodge, not get hit by the ice. And the same pose that Chima wants. And she's now that he's holding Vine in the way that every girl wants to be held by Yuma. Yuma's like, "Are you okay?" As Vine's like, starting to blush, like, "Ah." As in, Iruma grabs Chima's hand, like, alright, let's go! As he pulls Chima's hand, as Chima's like, as in, like, that face, like, as Iruma's like, just dashes in, as Chima is like, why are you in my spot? Move! Rabbit to Vine being held like a princess with Uruma, while Chima wants to be being held this way. As everybody's like, I'm getting sucked into the harem, scary! As Iruma's like, calm down, you two! Which is a bit funnier because Iruma probably thinks it's due to the situation they are in right now with Shida, while they are actually focused more on the fact who is getting into the harem. So anyways, as the rest of them are screaming, we have Shida approaching them, as in Shida crouches down on her knees, and she's like, good job! And she starts to clap. I was a bit blushing, but I'm guessing she's referring to more to the situation. So I guess Shida is like praising them on their job well done, while we're out there, they're doing like, I don't even know what they're doing right now. There's a bunch of slime everywhere, and Jima was like, and Jima like he seems like trying to strangle Vine because he's in a different spot. As we have the narrator be like, Team Iruma has escaped. Remaining hearts 1. So yeah, no, I'm not sure if this means it's like over for the challenge, or if this is just like they've managed to, escape this encounter, but they can still run into her later or some other teachers. Since my impression from this mission seems to be more like run around school for a certain amount of time, and then like you know, and just encounter any random teacher or anyone. Because remember, the way it was implied with Robin was like, save up for later. So, and the way we like encounter, it does seem to imply that. So I'm guessing there's not the end for it. I'm guessing there's still gonna be moments. I'm still guessing she's gonna participate. Like, it's not over. It's just they've escaped for now. So I can also imagine this like being kind of a transition in between that getting a status update. But we'll see. So, anyways, this chapter was pretty funny and very, I mean, it's a chapter about love and stuff, so it's obviously hilarious. But yeah, it's pretty much just a fun chapter, and that's pretty much it. So, anyways, I hope you like this reaction. I hope you leave a like, subscribe to this channel for more videos in the future. Tell me in the comments below also what did you think of this chapter? Did you like it? Did you hate it? Did you thought the ham thing was annoying? Anything you want in the comments below. So, with that said, can I wait all of you mortals next time. Goodbye.